Hi guys and welcome back! So today's video is gonna be a review on Burberry Her perfume collection, and it consists out of 3 perfumes. The original one, Burberry Her, was launched in 2018, and this year 2 flankers came out, so I decided to break them down for you, tell you where are the differences between them. But if you have experience with Burberry Her perfumes, please comment it down below, because I'm sure it's going to be very helpful for me and other people. And with that being said, let me start with Burberry Her, because it's the original one, and it looks okay, right? Quite in Burberry style, but I just really want to read you the official description of this perfume because I find it very interesting. So here is what it says. Burberry Her is designed to capture the youthful spirit of the city of London, the creative and eclectic metropolis, a spirit that is lively, adventurous and brave. It is made for those women who feel Londoners at their heart. The composition is signed by Kurkdjian as his interpretation of a floral, fruity theme with gourmand undertones. Crushed berry fruit from the top is combined with middle notes of violet and jasmine based on woods and amber. And here, you guys, what Kurkdjian says himself about his creation. So, her eau de parfum by Burberry is unique because it is a memorable signature. To achieve that, you need a strong accord, an olfactory story that translates your vision. The combination of these sunburst berries and British spirit blended with the ambery musky accord brings this a very unique signature. You can immediately recognize when someone is wearing it. It is a signature scent. And do you know why it is a signature scent? Do you know why it is a memorable perfume and you can recognize when someone is wearing it? Do you know? You don't know? Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you. That's because Burberry Her is a muted version of famous Baccarat Rouge by Kurkdjian. So that is a legendary perfume from his own perfume line, and you guys, so many people go crazy about that perfume. They are in love with it. They swear by that stuff, and they dream about Baccarat Rouge because they can't get enough. And I understand why, even though I myself am not a fan of that fragrance. It has such a bold character. It's so strong and quite unique. I am doing this because there are so many perfumes that are inspired by famous Baccarat Rouge that it's not that unique anymore, but when it came out, that was a hit. And Burberry Her is one of the best designer mainstream fragrances that smells exactly like freaking Baccarat Rouge, and I'm not kidding. Well, it's a bit different from Baccarat Rouge, and the difference comes from the fruity opening that is almost just a bit frosty. So these berries are very cold, they are sour, and they are super fun. So for me, the opening is really cool. It's girly, it's playful, but at the same time, it just makes this fragrance interesting to experience. You know, you're like excited. What's gonna happen next after those berries? And then that signature, unique scent of Baccarat Rouge appears, and you're like, what? Cool, it's cheaper. So, do you remember that medicinal, chemically floral vibe of Baccarat Rouge? It's in here too, but it is muted, right? So it's softer, it's way more pleasant, and to me it is definitely wearable. So on me, Baccarat Rouge doesn't work. It's just too annoying, too strong. I don't like that dentist burnt candy vibe that it has. And this one is very similar, but it's just softer. It's also very girly. It is not as like monster, you know, it's just like casual and beautiful. But still, if you want all the attention that you will receive if you wear Baccarat Rouge, just wear this one. I mean, like, it's cheaper indeed, and the perfumer is the same. I believe that's his formula for Baccarat Rouge, but he just made it a bit softer and lighter and added that fruity nuance. And François Kurkdjian now will sell his formula to all designer brands that want to add Baccarat Rouge to their collection. But with that being said, you guys, if you have any questions regarding the original one, let me know them in the comments. And I am moving on to the first flanker, which, guess how it's called? Just guess, you know, guys, it's pretty easy. And it's Burberry Her Blossom. Yay, surprise! They decided to release the first flanker to be floral. Like, they were like, you know, we've just received this fragrance and now let's do another one, let's add a new one and let's do it floral. Oh, that's unique, no one else has done it. And this fragrance is from the company of those shower gel fresh clean perfumes, and I don't see a point why it even came to life, why we are bothered with another characterless perfume. It has nothing to do with the original Burberry Her, nothing to do with Baccarat Rouge. It just so average, not bad, a very wearable, a light floral perfume that is so childish. It smells like a children perfume. I'm not joking. So yeah, not a fan of this one. For me, this is a pass. If you enjoy very, very soft and very, very mainstream floral perfumes with a hint of citrusy something going on, you might want to check it out, but I wouldn't even recommend you to smell it because it's literally nothing special. Even though the second flanker is quite something, and I also want you to guess how this one called, because that's another surprise, so hard to guess, I'm telling you. So it's Burberry Her Intense. Did you see that coming, guys? I mean, like, after Gabrielle's intense version, after Joy's intense version, after Mon Guerlain intense version, every designer brand is on intense track right now. I have a feeling, at least, that everybody has a need to create an intense version of their popular perfume, and Burberry was like, you know what, we have a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, let's do an intense version, because Baccarat Rouge also has an extract form of it, which I actually accidentally reviewed as the original one, and so many of you are like, no, Yana, try the original, it's so much better, you like it. And guess what, I didn't. But anyway, if you're interested in those videos, check them out, all the links are gonna be below. But before I tell you how this one smells, I want to tell you about the notes. So in the top, are you ready? We have blackberry, we have red fruity accord, in the heart there is jasmine, and in the base there is benzoin. So when I see notes like that, I think, oh, it's gonna be fruity and then like floral and then like oriental sweet. Those notes are just bullshit, let me tell you. Don't be offended, but it doesn't smell like the notes. It smells like intense version of the original Burberry Her, which it should be, right? So it does what it says, but like the notes, screw them. Anyway, this one is a good one. It's the closest to Baccarat Rouge because fruitiness in there is very fleeting. It is not as long-lasting as it is in the original one, for which I appreciate the original Burberry Her because that frosty fruitiness is quite something. It is also quite delicious, but it's not a gourmand perfume. This one, it has sort of like this powderiness, and that medicinal, strange floral thing that Baccarat Rouge has to it is also in here, but it's like so much better. And this is an opulent one that you can wear when you go out and receive compliments for it without spending so much money on Baccarat Rouge, even though that was the first one that started this whole Baccarat Rouge madness. But honestly, for me, I can smell it and be like, wow. Probably people who love Baccarat Rouge go like, that about Baccarat Rouge, but for me Baccarat Rouge is just like, I'm at the dentist, I smell burnt candies, I don't want this. And this is lovely. It's casual, it's real nice. Oh, I just love it. I really recommend you this one. The bottle is pretty though, like this gradient effect is quite cute. So yeah, anyway, that was the breakdown of Burberry Her Perfume line. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if it was helpful for you. Let me know your experience with these perfumes, and let me know if you are actually interested in these videos in which I review the whole designer perfume collection, because last week I posted Gucci Bloom whole collection overview, and I didn't receive a lot of feedback on it, so I just want to know if there is something particular you want me to review and tell you the differences about. Please comment that. That would be so helpful, you know? And that exchange of energy, where is it, guys? Let me know in the comments, what do you think? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, follow me on Instagram, and stay tuned. Smell good. We'll see each other next one. Bye, guys.